Joe, third quarter, obviously that lead dwindles. They get credit for being who they are, for making the comeback, but what did you see from your end that maybe opened the door for them?
I mean, you expected something like that to happen. I mean, they're obviously going to go on a run. They're a great team, but we got cross-matched a little bit in transition, which got them some easy baskets. But I mean, just the nature of the game. I mean, I just saw two good teams playing against each other and just throwing punches and counter punches. Obviously they like I said, they got a couple help ups. They got a couple. We lost Merrill on 6 points, so like little stuff.
They seem to be targeting Nimi a bit there. Is that just something that you wanted to leave him in and kind of like maybe get some film, or did you see something that you liked there, or was there any thought of maybe going to a different matchup there?
What do you mean different matchup?
In the third quarter, maybe going with a smaller lineup or something like that. You know what I mean?
No, I mean it's a little bit of both. I mean, I thought some of the shots that they hit were tough. Some of the stuff that we gave up, he's got to work on. So, but if we're going to believe in our guys and get them to a level where we needed to get to, those are the things that you have to go through. So, you just got to continue to get better and better. But some of the stuff were, one of the Mitchell pull-up twos was tough. Some of the stuff we got to get better at. But if you're going to believe in your guys, you got to do it at critical moments as well.
Joe, how do you think you guys responded to their force in the third quarter? I mean, you never gave up the lead. Obviously, they were going to push at you. What did you think, you guys, about the response to that?
Yeah, I mean, we just kept a level of poise about us. We were able to tighten up some of the stuff in the fourth quarter that we gave up in the third quarter, and we just showed a level of physicality that we can get to on both ends of the floor. I thought the guys did a great job. I thought we were physical the entire game. Which I care more about throughout the regular season is our physicality, our toughness. The details are the second most important thing, and we slipped a little bit of that in the third, but in the fourth we picked up both of those things. But I thought we were extremely physical defensively, and I thought we were very poised and intentional on the offensive end, and I thought we made good reads.
And it seemed like Al showed it. I mean, he's valuable to you guys, but
yeah.
He really showed his value tonight
no question.
in his minutes.
No question.
What did you see out there?
One, he's just an innate competitor. I don't think people realize that sometimes because of how quiet of a guy he is, but he's an innate competitor, and he has an ability to inspire people around us. And he did that, maybe it was Game 5 here last year against them. And so there's moments of the season that, he's a great leader, but sometimes his actions are so loud and his competitiveness is so loud, and I think tonight was one of those nights.
When a game gets intense, when it gets physical, as it did late tonight, how important is it for you guys to have Tatum and Brown just play through all of that physicality and get to their spots? And how does it change you when they're very intent on doing that?
Yeah, it was great. I thought both of them handled the pressure and the physicality well, and we lulled the offense. We played a little bit slower, but it was more important to get to the proper spacing. It was more important to get our drive and kick reads, and they did a great balance of handling the pressure, driving to attack, driving to get to the free throw line, driving to find guys. So the more I hope teams continue to be physical because it just gets us reps, and I thought they handled it really well.
You mentioned the intentionality you guys played with. It felt like you guys were a lot more deliberate just from the jump over and over again, whether it was attacking mismatches or cutting off their passing lanes to disrupt them. How much of that was just you wanting to make that steady progress throughout the season versus seeing this as a big game, NBA Cup, 15-0 team, like stuff like that?
I would say probably a little bit of both. If you ask the players, I'm sure they would say it's a little bit of both. To me, I care more about can we do it again, 72 hours, whenever the hell we play, and can we do it again a month from now and a month later, understanding that we're not going to be at our best all the time, but the most important thing over the course is can we just chip away and do that. So it was great that we did it tonight for the guys. They showed the level that we can get to. We just got to do it over and over again.
Any questions? Bobby?
With Nimi and specifically your bigs in a game like this, they're doing a lot of cutting. They're doing a lot of, sending their bigs back line. What does it kind of require out of your bigs to be able to, go against that defensively, and what are you looking for him to improve on in a spot like that?
Just get better versus executing different coverages. That's all. At the end of the day, I don't think he was bad. I think he was just the volume was high, and so it's the easiest thing to see is that they're going at him every time. But like I said, I thought Mitchell only had 4 points in the third quarter. He had some tough ones in the fourth quarter, but he did what he was supposed to do. And like I said, at the end of the day, you're gonna trust your guys. You gotta trust them all at critical moments. So just gotta get better. That's all. Just small details, recognizing who he's guarding, what the coverage is, and individual defense. So just he'll continue to grow.